From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. So just about set now, and getting to start for Miami, Braxton Garrett.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the youngster Juan Soto. And a pitch. Now snap throw to first. Kim back in on a dive. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 1 left for San Diego, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. The wind and the pitch. That's off the mark. 2-1. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. That's hard hit on the line. Tatis makes the grab, one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jorge Soler.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike two.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Luis Ariz stands in. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2-2 now. And down on strikes. That's the inning. Miami down in order. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Miami, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Dixon.
Brandon Dixon.
Here's a 1-1. And that one missing low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Gurriel drifts towards it, makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid, he played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. And a 2-1 on the way. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Davis flashes the leather on the running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
No score here in the second. Cruz checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Rule to swing. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Yuli Gurriel. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Gurriel tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited. It was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just misses. 2-2. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And there's 2 away. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Here's a 1-1. And that one is inside. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis drifts towards it. That is the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Stepping in for San Diego, Gary Sanchez. Next pitch is outside. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. The 3-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And he goes airborne to make the catch. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The 1-1. Hit in the air, right field. Hampson racing over to make the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Walked to open the ball game. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Fernando Tatis Jr. to bat next.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and he went, says Dave Lawrence. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Tatis waits. In the air, left field. De La Cruz under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave one, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss. Chris, you look at Blake Snell's resume, a former first-round pick by the Rays in 2011, but really blossomed quickly. Cy Young in 2018. He was an all-star that year, too. And, of course, pitched for the Rays against the Dodgers in the 2020 World Series. Next pitch misses inside. 3-2 now.
Yeah, this guy really has solid stuff and can stand up when he's effective getting ahead of hitters early in the count. When he doesn't, those outings that maybe should have gone 7, maybe 8 innings end up being 5, maybe 6. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunting for a hit. Dixon. The flip to the pitcher covering. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Here comes a pitch. That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's Juan Soto.
The left fielder.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Two now. Stays alive. Chopped out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Well, you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Arias tracks it down for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman,
Brandon Dixon now. First time up was a pop out. So now 1-2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Goes down looking. Padres go down quietly. Still no score. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Got him looking. 1 out.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
One down. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. The other way. Kim tossed to second, and that's 2.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Next offering is downstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Hoeing appears to be getting loose. Number 33, the lefty, warming up as well. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now it's the DH, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Two on the way. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Now a move being made at second base. On a pinch run, Jose Azocar. Gary Sanchez now. Bounce to third, and it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores on the board first. It's 1-0.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One down, runner at first. Next for the Padres, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. They say you win. And now the lefty. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fernando Tatis Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. 3-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Braxton Garrett out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Brian Hoeing.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 on with 2 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Sanchez at second, Kim at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch misses outside. Counts full, 3-2. And the right-hander deals, and that'll load the bases.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Bases full, 2 gone. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases loaded, 2 down. In there, got him looking for the K. Huge called third strike against a big bat to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Next pitch misses, 3-1.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
John Birdie at the plate. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score for our